Hello, hello. This is Budgets with Grace, where I give you a glimpse of my life using the lens of my budget. My name's Grace, and it is the day after payday, so I get to record another budget with me and show you how I budget my paycheck using YNAB. Got a lot to do, so let's get right into it. If you don't recognize the software you're seeing right now, it's called YNAB or You Need a Budget. It's some of the best budgeting software out there. There's a link in my description below to give you an extra month free after you sign up if you want to give it a try. And if you also are seeing some features in my account that you don't recognize in your own, I do use a Google Chrome extension. It's also available on Firefox, and it's called Toolkit for YNAB. There's also a link for it in my description. Okay, so I have some transactions to enter. I have some overspending to deal with. Ready. I'm actually going to use all accounts. I'll close my scheduled transactions and then approve this paycheck and also import to transactions. Oh, shoot, I always do that. So this is already linked, so I'll approve that. And this was a coffee purchase. So it looks like I also have some pending things happening. Had a date with Forrest. Picked up a little bit of groceries. And Target. I've had a couple runs to Target. I should have been budgeting a little bit more for clothing because I actually have a few weddings. What am I saying? I have one wedding that I need to go to, but I haven't been anywhere in like a year and my body is totally different and none of my clothes fit. So necessary, but still overspending. So I did return this one, so I'm just going to delete it. I did quite a few returns. Where is the first Target? Okay, so this one I also did a return. So I have some receipts here. Return $24.99. So I could wait for this transaction to come in and do this differently, but this is the way I want to do it. That receipt is done. Okay, someone, I think it was Barlow, said I could mass change these. Flag. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, all right. And I just went out and got some more house stuff. I needed more stuff than just the new toilet that I found at Costco. It advertised that it had all the stuff included, but it lied. Ooh, and I actually get to do a split on this one because I had an opportunity to give the leftover change from my transaction. So some of it will go to new stuff, some of it will go to giving. Nice. And I also actually did that at this Hagen purchase. Split. And I also got a Starbucks today. Ooh. But so I got a Starbucks and I put some of it on this. So I think I'll put that under gifts. And now in this account, so I'm doing half with, or some with gift because I got my mom a gift card. So, okay, those are the new transactions. Go into my budget now. And we are looking at June. I need to go back to May because I have that overspending. So let me just look through here. So I can cover gifts from the Mother's Day category, and that's perfect. I'll just cover the clothing. Oh, I have another transaction. I'll be right back. All accounts, transaction. Great. And now I can also reconcile and close out this Starbucks gift card. I'm just going to cover this with my inflow. And that's it for overspending in May, which is great. One last transaction. I heard this is a new feature. They have duplicates. So I decided to pay my grandpa another $5,000 after talking to him, and it's just what I would like to do with the money I've been reserving for my federal student loans. He's had some health issues, nothing too concerning, but he's 78 and I want him to have the money that he invested in me to enjoy at this part of his life. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, that was an awesome duplicate feature. It's lovely. I'm into it. Thank you, YNAB. I hope you heard me specifically. I doubt you did, but that's okay. So I'll cover this from debt repayment from Fed Up. And now is the time that hopefully the Fed Up category will make a little bit more sense. So I got a question about this like top off that I have right under federal student loan savings. So this is to make it an even number. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and delete this now. Where can I do that? Having a brain fart. Oh, it just put it up there. I thought it would budget it into Fed Up. Never mind. Then I won't delete it. I'll move it. And delete that. So now, looking in my tracking accounts, and I think I'm going to do a little bit of math here. So 2516.42 plus 245509 is 4,971.51. So I think I'm going to make that my goal to pay off those. So edit goal. And I better make it a by a date, otherwise, I don't know, it falls on the back burner. I mean, maybe not. I'll leave it for now and I'll judge it when I have budgeted this paycheck. So I think I'm ready to budget for June. The first paycheck I get always pretty much gets sucked up very quickly by my immediate obligations. So, what's today? The 8th. I'm going to fund these two immediate obligations. So I'll click on underfunded. It might seem like I just spent everything, but I'm going to now divide everything by 2 because that's how I split things with my boyfriend. Wealth building, add 125 there, 50 there. Home equity 50, and risky business I have not put a goal on yet, but I'm going to put 50 and see how that goes. Now we can get into some true expenses. I haven't gotten my hair cut yet, but I will. So I was putting 15 in there, so I'll go ahead and put 15. Well, actually, it's going to move all the way down here to there. That's how I prioritize things. I organize them by the date and do it in order of importance. And I'll just do $6 for Amazon Prime, and then the big one, $107 for my car insurance, annual car insurance. I'm really looking forward to paying it for a whole year, and yeah, I think it'll be really awesome. Those are true expenses. I want to do a couple Wish Farm things. I think I'm going to delete this goal for The Sims for now and add a few more dollars to the Holo Taco because, like, I want it. I want it all. I don't think I'm going to do Me Undies, so I'll go ahead and just reset this. Oh, whoops. So I went to July, edit goal, save goal, back to June, and it's no longer a goal in June. Native, I think I'm going to be setting this up differently because scheduled transactions have just gotten a lot better in especially the last few months of YNAB releases, so I think I can just make that a recurring transaction that will remind me to budget for it in the beauty category every month. So that's my plan there. Sure, I'll throw the $8 towards the swag sale too. Giving. Just gonna put the holding in. Call that good for now. Household spending. I'm gonna put 100 into groceries. 20 into home goods. Two upcoming transactions. Go ahead and underfund that. And I'm gonna skip over food spending for now and fund 50 into cannabis. Then, actually, maybe I'll take, I don't know, $30 from there and move this into food I eat with Forest. All right, like I said, this paycheck always goes really quick at the very beginning of the month because this is when my biggest expenses happen. It's at the beginning of the month. So it also makes my net worth look like a lot less when it's a new month, but by the end of the month, it has always increased. We've gone over a lot. I'm so excited to be continuing to pay back my grandfather, and it just seems like the right decision for me. Rather than paying off my federal student loans, I'd rather give the money to him than the government. So yeah, it's really feels amazing. This is like probably the most like happy I've felt like after hitting a milestone. So it's pretty great. Okay, really quick, I'm coming back off camera because I just kept looking at this and I think I want to do something a little bit differently. So I'll go back to the current month of May and move this money. I'm going to cover the rest of my prudence fund. So just going to make it a target balance so it's nice. It'll turn nice and green. And let's see. I think instead of this goal being my first two goal loans to pay off, I'm going to just make it the goal of paying that first one off. Great. And even though that's really close to that amount, I'm still thinking I want to take out of this to cover more emergency fund categories, like even like 300 to the cats. And let's see. 1310. Let's see. Let's jump forward a month to see how this is changing. And the reason I'm deciding to do this, I think I'll put up a little bit of math that I did. So I wrote down the total that I wanted for this goal, the current amount, and the difference. So now this is getting me so much closer to the total that I want, which is a little over $11,000. And I'm down for it. Oops. I didn't want to do it in that month. I want to do it in this month. So let's see what this does to my goal in June. That takes care of a lot of my bigger goal items, and I think that is going to be great. Say by they should see the vet again in September, so I will do that. We'll see what that does. Oh my, that's pretty high. Well, we'll see if I can manage that. So, yeah, that is how I'm gonna go about this. Back to my outro. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, you should like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!